Alright, let's start this YouTube video. So I'm gonna go for a walk, describe my journey in this country in the United States. I'm an immigrant for 11 years in this country. I'm from Romania, born and raised. And let's talk about my journey, right? I'm gonna share you some experiences, some ups and downs, and my lifestyle and my way to be in this journey, let's say. Okay, doesn't have to be perfect in this video. With repetition, we're gonna perfect the videos. So anyway, we're not gonna focus on how to improve. Let's just focus on the moment. Nice, it's kind of hot. We're in Dallas, Texas. The summer ain't a joke here. It's hot, but we gotta be grateful for our air conditioner in the house, in the car. So let's start it with the introduction. Been here for 11 years. I lived in New Jersey for 3 years, exactly in Atlantic City. It was a good journey there, a lot of experience. I learned a lot of things, skill sets, work-wise, met all kinds of people. In the beginning, it's that culture impact. You get to meet all kinds of different cultures, people from different countries. This country is known being a melting pot of cultures, right? So after that, 8 years being in Texas, lived in different places, Dallas, Fort Worth, Arlington, and always I've been always I've been concentrated to be better, right? But not gonna lie, I had some distraction as well. I've been feeling depressed. I feel like homesick, and it took me a while to adjust, and to, be strong day by day. But I don't wanna make it sound very sad. Oh my God, poor little guy, he came in this country by himself. No, I had a lot of blessings too. I was really took serious to have a job. The job was the main thing to survive in this country, especially economically, right? So when I got the taste of being independent, make my own money, not to depend on my parents, have that at the same time fear, but at the same time the courage. Okay, I do this on my own. Imagine, I was 21 years old when I came in this country. And, all kinds of jobs, all kinds of experience, good ones and bad ones. We can go through both. And my English was not very, how to say it to the point that you can understand well what others say. That's the most important thing. Like, when you understand what other people say, you gotta listen more, and comprehend what other people say, and some people have a different English, you get accustomed, adjust, and improves your relationships, your communication with work. And I mention a lot of work because most of the time I worked here, like the basic routine was like this: just making sure I can provide a roof, food, and my well-being. Want to go to the gym, take care of myself, make sure I'm healthy, make sure I don't get sick. Because in this country, it's kind of harsh if you get sick and you end up in the hospital. There's people like, hey, let's not be negative, So you have to be like cautious with your surroundings, what you're doing, your habits, how you carry yourself day by day. Thank God I'm blessed. I never been in major situations where I couldn't, work for weeks or months. I went through a surgery for my shoulder, my left shoulder, and it was quite a challenge, because I had to stop working out, had to be limited myself in order to recover. Hey, well, we can discuss that in another video. So now we're gonna go through basic describing, who I am, and being more consistent, on this platform. I do daily basis my routine, my workout on Instagram, my lifestyle, what I eat, how I dress, where I hang out, like a human being. You gotta live the life, live the moment as well. But Excuse me. What life taught me so far is think for the repercussions. Think for your actions. It's what they say. You reap what you sow. And most important, if you do good, you always find good. And people and things that you put, passion, concentration, focus, all the good stuff, man. It doesn't take a lot of effort, to be good, do positivity, spread positivity, help others, And I get it. We get to be selfish. Oh, me, 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 me. I gotta take care of myself first, But we live in a world, in an ecosystem that we have to help each other, to function. And unfortunately, face challenges, you face tribulations that others might not want you to succeed. If they see you succeeding and you're doing too good, they might want to drag you down, And that's everywhere, in every workplace, and every job. You might not realize that, but you kind of realize by body language, the vibe, the indirect actions, So you gotta be aware. With time, you train yourself, like how you carry yourself, how you treat others, very important, You might think respect is like demanded, from others. No, it's how you respect yourself, how you respect others, and if they want to respect you, that's fine. Mutual respect. If they don't want, it's better to avoid. So along these years, I've been, doing my thing, fitness, hang out, socialize, because it's very important when you're in this country, this big country, right? And when you limit yourself like to this routine, work, home, sometimes school, because I went to school to elevate my English, my skill set, I went to study about paralegal. Eventually I was thinking to want to go to law school, be a lawyer, but then I was like, that lifestyle is like kind of too monotone, too redundant. I mean, despite of the challenges, you have cases and stuff like that. Another topic we can talk in another video. So I was thinking, maybe I want to have that lifestyle of corporate, like be dressed formal, meet interesting people with entrepreneurship skills, like they can teach you some secrets, how to invest clever, wisely. So, the main point is like in this life is to have a quality life over quantity, What means that? I would say in my perspective, my opinion is you work hard when you're young, right? You learn a lot of things, But it's very important the surroundings, the people around you, like if they advise you efficiently, like how to prosper in your life. It's not all about the money. It's about, you can spend way less money to live quality lifestyle, and less troubles with your health, indicators. Eat less processed food. Well, this is another subject I can, discuss more. Let's say, evaluate. My English is not 100% there, but as long as you guys can understand me. And once again, health is very important. Your health is your wealth. Because without that, nothing else matters. You can have all the money in the world. If you're sick, you're crippled, it doesn't matter how much millions of dollars you have in your bank account. That's the main attraction these days. I want to have millions of dollars in my bank account. Why? Why would you have those money in your bank account if you don't want to help others, inspire others? You just want to have money for yourself, eat good. You can have less than fucking $100,000 and you still live decent. Of course, we live in a capitalistic country where there's a lot of competition. But if we don't pay attention to the competition, like billionaires everywhere, especially in Texas, I don't want to be a billionaire. A billionaire, you have 1,000 millions, right? Put it like that in numbers. Bro, how much money you need for the rest of your life so you can live a lifetime of quality, decent lifestyle? Everybody has a different number, right? And if I mention a certain number, some of you might be triggered, like, hey, you too too greedy, bro. I come from no money, I know what's the struggle. I know what's hungry. I know what's starving. You know what I'm saying? I know what's suffering. And I'm not the wisest guy in the world. I'm still young. I'm 33 years old. I still have so much more to learn. And I'm excited about that. Life is a challenge. Learning every day is quite fascinating. To learn new things, meet new people, and very important is to meet quality people that add value to your life. Because if you meet people that just want to brag or complain or bitch about how they're miserable or how they're rich and they can show off, I'm telling you, that's not worth it. That's not worth your time. Because your time is your energy, and this metrics is your money. You know, like a majority of people, 90% of people in this world, they're exchanging their time with a job. Let's put it like more simple, because I don't want to sound like too with this terminology. You know what I'm saying? I want to transmit this message for everybody with any basic of knowledge. You know, you go to a job, you clock in 8 hours was the average, right? You those in 8 hours, you exchange your time. You have to bind by those rules. You cannot use your cell phone. You cannot do whatever you want. You cannot scratch your butt or wherever. You know. I just want to kind of make it like ridiculous things. So, and I was like, why not? I can take care of myself the same like I take care of this job. Responsibility, you know, maturity, be mindful of your actions. You know, like, and I get it. After work, you might be so tired. And let me check the video. Okay, it's going. You're so tired that you just want to just lay down and regenerate your energy, because you consume so much at this job, right? And I know a lot of you have 2 jobs or even 3 jobs. One day has 24 hours only, right? And some of you are like, damn, I wish I could have more hours in a day. It's not gonna extend anytime soon. So in the world we live, one day has 24 hours, and it's very important how you structure your day, because that helps you also mentally. If you put in a paper and you say, okay, I wake up a certain time, I'm gonna do my routine, you do whatever you want, but as long as you mention like, hey, I'm gonna do this, right? And your day goes like that. Might not be accurate, that's gonna happen exactly at a certain time, but it would be nice, you know, like if I wake up at 6 a.m. get up in that moment. Of course, you're not gonna get up like in that instantly, you know. Maybe once, twice, but not it's gonna happen all the time. You know, we're human beings. It's okay if we make mistakes. So it's okay if you make an error. But as long as you're in that direction that you propose yourself, hey, I'm gonna wake up, I'm gonna do these things, you know, for a positive impact, you know. Because some other guys will be like, oh, tomorrow I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna take advantage of somebody, or I'll do some evil shit, like, you know, let's figure out how we can take this money. That's some evil shit, you know what I'm saying, in this world. And there's a lot of people like that. Very important is to know how to avoid those kind of people, you know what I'm saying? You kind of tell by their behavior and the way they say. And I that's true in these days. Like a lot of people, including me, we judge by appearance, because we're biased on that, you know. We're judgmentals. If you see somebody with tattoos or dressed a certain way, you label that person automatically, even if you're not gonna say verbally, when your mind creates that, because the way you were conditioned in this life since you were a kid, how your parents, your main figures in your life, they taught you know what I'm saying. And with time, with more experience, more maturity, or more insights deep in the meaning of your life, you think like, is it worth it to label people? You know, I to this time I'm still confronted with this, you know what I'm saying, like, because, like, for example, I work as a waiter, right? Right now, my current job, my daily job is waiting tables. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you might think this job is mediocre, average. I get it, I agree with you. But you don't know what's going on in my life. I like to work at the Google or IBM, have a six-figure job, which is the highly desired in these days, right? Especially with the inflation, 2024, inflation destroyed us. You know, you go to the grocery store, you see your $50, you can buy pretty much very substantial things, maybe for a one-day meal, you know. Checking the video. So I hope all these things I share with you all maybe give you an inspiration or for what I've been going through. You know, I'm grateful. I have so much more to do, and I believe I'm going to the right direction. That's my belief, right? As long as I do good things, positive things, trying to help others, and as well, you know, like recently I just become by my own decision to be a fitness coach, right? Either in person or online. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to take advantage of people, take their money. I just want to help with my time, help as much as people. And when, you know what they say, you learn with this experience helping others, you know. Bro, I'm helping you. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not perfect, it's okay. I'm still helping you with my best, with my knowledge, with my experience, right? And if, of course, if I see somebody with more experience, I'll be more than glad to be just ears and watch that person or what they can teach me, you know, aka get a mentor. And I totally get it. Time is money these days, you know, like having a mentor, you know, it's not cheap neither, because all these mentors expect to give something in return. You know what I'm saying? Like, check this out. This is my controversy, right? As a mentor, if you want to help others, couldn't you help others on contingency fee? Example. Oh yeah. Yeah. What?